Hey guys, Tony DiPaolo here. This is going to be my December 2019 passive portfolio update. Okay, and the reason I say passive is because this is my portfolio as far as hands-free, set it and forget it. You can invest your money in it and just watch it grow. There's no referrals involved, no selling or telling or anything like that. You just simply put your money in there, let it grow, and go about your business. Okay. So I believe I skipped last month. So it's been a couple months since I did my last one. So this will obviously be the last one of this year. So if you're looking to make a big change for 2020, you might want to listen up here and see what's going on. Not a lot has changed, but some great updates with the portfolio. Okay, so moving on. Okay, the first one is the 3 to 5 years platform. You probably, if you've been getting my emails, you've been seeing me mention this for quite a while now. It's officially out of beta stage. It's been launched. Okay, this used to be called hyper growth. Now it's called 3 to 5 years because of the fact that it's out of beta, and it's not trying to attract the pie in the sky, get rich quick type of people. We want people that are serious about making a change and becoming a millionaire in a 3 to 5 year time frame. Of course, you could do it sooner. It all depends on what you put in and to as far as your deposit to let it grow. Okay, so we're going to start off with the 3 to 5 years platform, which is my primary platform, primary business. I'm basically all in with this, guys. They have solid, legitimate traders trading our funds, and they're just doing a phenomenal job as well. Okay, so this is by far my primary one, which is why you've been seeing me, marketing it. I mean, I can't help but tell people about this because we're on a limited time frame here. I'll explain that in a minute. As far as to be able to get involved, and it's just it's about as good as it gets when it comes to a solid trading platform. Okay, and again, like I said, this is completely hands free. Okay, that means you put your money in and just let the traders do their thing, and you reap the benefits. Okay, just give you some numbers here. Since they these particular traders got on board, which is right around August 19th, the one trading account has been it's done over 105%, you guys. It's more than doubled your money since August 19th. Okay, so that is huge. It was actually up to like over 112% or something like that. They had a couple rough days last week, but they're coming back already, back into more profits, and moving forward it's just going to get better and better. And here's some numbers here for you guys. The last 3 months, September. Now there's 2 different trading accounts, guys. That's why you see 2 numbers. Each trading account has different traders, so it's highly advised that you kind of go 50-50. Like if you put $1,000 in, you would go 500. Put in 10,000, you put 5,000, 5,000. You just want to go 50-50, unless of course you can only afford to get into one in the beginning, then you can add in the other one at a later time. But there's 2 different trading accounts. Each one has similar styles. They all use stop losses, so they minimize the risk. In fact, they're only risking 1 to 3% per trade of your balance, okay, which is nice, so you don't have to worry about blowing your account overnight or anything like that. These are solid traders. They use strong risk management and so forth. So let's see, September, the one trader was 22%. Now, you guys, the whole idea behind the 3 to 5 years platform is if we can average 12.5% net, 12.5% net per month, you will hit millionaire status in 3 to 5 years. Okay, and they've actually been doing well over that the past few months. So we're way ahead of schedule, which is just that much better. So one trader, one trading counted 22.01%. The other one says over 15% second half. The reason we say second half is because they were making adjustments on that particular account. with the stop losses. I think they even switched out a trader. Don't quote me. I believe they switched out a trader or something like that. So really wasn't doing it in the same strategy, if you will, until the second half of September, when that one finally got on board and started doing its thing. October, October 29, the one trading account, 29.39%. That's awesome. That's almost 30%. Okay, and then the other trader 14.5%. Now it would have been a lot bigger. I put in Brexit in there due to the Brexit. There was a trader in there that specialized with the Euro, USD, British pound, and that. And due to Brexit, the market was real crazy. So they made some adjustments due to Brexit until that's over with. So it came in a little bit lower than the first trader. Still well above target. November, that's last month, awesome month. Look at this. The one trader, 33.62%. And then the second trader, he totally made up for the previous month, came in and actually beat the other trader at 38.46%. That's almost 40%, you guys, in 1 month. That's insane. I mean, to get 40% in a year on any traditional investment or mutual fund or what have you is ridiculously high. But to get that in 1 month, so just imagine, if we're getting those, 15, 16% months, and then every once in a while you hit a 40% month, how much that's going to boost your account and get you to that millionaire status that much faster, So that's what's exciting with this. Now, okay, this is important. That's why I said it's kind of a time constraint here. We're going private. Sometime it's possible we won't go private until like June of next year. They only want so much funds to be trading. It's not so much the amount of people that join, it's the amount of funds that get deposited to be traded, because you can only leverage it so much, and we need to keep it to a point where every single person will be allowed to grow their account to at least $1 million. So we're being very stringent here as far as how much money we take in, and then they'll cut it off. And unfortunately, most of us here, as far as my contacts, are in the USA. They will be closing off the USA first, well ahead of the rest of the world, and that's for obvious reasons with government regulations and all that. It's just, they're just nothing but troublemakers. They don't want us making money. They don't want us moving our funds outside the U.S. It's hard for them to keep track of what we're making and all that. So just to keep it nice and private and keep it, for security measures for us, they will eventually, actually, it's very possible. I was speaking with the owner of the platform, and it may very well be next month, January or early part of February, that they shut it off, and they will just start blocking USA IP addresses. Now, if you're already in, you're locked in. So once you're in, you're grandfathered in, okay? So that's why it's very important you don't sit on this for too long, okay? I mentioned in a previous one that the minimum is $300, and now it says $350. It's actually $300, but if you use crypto, if you use Bitcoin to deposit into your account, it's $350, and that's just to make sure that you're covered with any kind of fluctuation and with the price of Bitcoin, from by the time you get the money over to them. But and if you're in the U.S., that's why I put $350, because if you're in the U.S., you pretty much have to use Bitcoin. There is another option called VLOAD. That's VLOAD, VLOAD, that I was told even in the U.S. you can use, and it's very easy to use. You just simply verify your VLOAD account. You can use a debit or credit card and then use those funds to deposit into the trading account. So there is another option there, and if that's the case, you can do $300 each. So if you do both accounts, that would be $600. If you're doing Bitcoin, that would be $700 to be in both accounts and be fully diversified with the two trading accounts. I put here fund with Bitcoin. That you see here, I put Cash App. I recently put out a video. This is something relatively new with Cash App. They now, if you have a Cash App on your phone, if not, just download it, okay? And they now have a Bitcoin wallet along with your Cash wallet built right into the app. So you can purchase Bitcoin. And I did a video. If you want that video, let me know, because it's super easy. And the nice thing about it is, unlike Coinbase, and you might not even know this, but with Coinbase, if you try to move money, you purchase Bitcoin out of your bank account, what happens is they can hold your money for like 2 weeks. It's ridiculous. In fact, I know numerous people right now that, where you sending money in to get into this platform, and they're sitting here waiting for 13, 14 business days for the funds to clear before they can actually move it out into this platform. Okay, so the Cash App is not like that. There's no holding period. As soon as you purchase it, you can send it right out, straight to the broker or out to another wallet or whatever you want to do. So if you are interested, very easy way to purchase Bitcoin, or just to purchase Bitcoin and hold it. You don't have to be sending it to a broker or anything. So if you want that information with the Cash App, just let me know. I have a video kind of walking you through it, because I was adding funds myself this past week, so I figured why not do a video while I'm doing it. Show how easy it is. Okay, referral optional. I mentioned this before. You do not have to talk to anybody about this, but being that this is such a solid platform, even myself, I'm talking to my family members and good friends, because I want them to see this, and have the opportunity to jump on board, even if it is with just a smaller amount and letting their money grow. And if you do decide to refer, the referral optional program is absolutely ridiculously lucrative. Okay, I can't stress that enough. It outdoes any kind of even high ticket program out there. And the nice part about it, it doesn't come out of the pockets of the people that are depositing. In other words, somebody puts in $1,000 into the trading platform, the entire $1,000 gets traded. The money that you make it'd be going to the broker if it wasn't going to you. Let's put it that way. So it's simply coming out of the broker's hands. They're giving us a kickback from their spread and commissions that they collect regardless, and that's all built into the trades. So you don't see they don't see the money missing. It's just just doing business the way the brokers do. They just give us a kickback, and it's extremely lucrative. For an example, if you brought somebody in, or a total of say $5,000 of money came in, whether it be with one person or 5 people at $1,000 each, whatever, you'd be making between $250 and $500. That's between 5 and 10%, on average, between 5 and 10% of the total in deposits per month on those deposits. And the best part, it grows as the account grows. If they make an additional deposit, now you're going to get paid that much more. So it's what I call, I mentioned this in another video, I call it compounding referrals, because nobody's going to drop out as long as they're doing their thing and there's consistent returns. Nobody's going to drop out. So each person that you do share it with, your commissions on that person is going to continuously grow from both profits, as their balance goes up, and additional deposits that they may make into the trading platform. Okay, and of course, I stress here, do not delay. I already went over that. I'm not just trying to say, hey, get on board, do it now for no reason. They will be going private, and like I said, if you're in the USA, you definitely do not want to procrastinate on this. Okay, I believe that's it. Okay, that's it for the 3 to 5 years platform. So that's going stronger than ever. Now the next thing is a trading pool. You guys might remember my last update. I mentioned there's an optional trading pool, and this is being run by yours truly. Okay, by me. I do still have a couple of positions open. I'll go into that in a minute, but this trading pool is completely set and forget it. You would simply be, you have to have trust in me. Okay, you're trusting me with your funds. I'm taking these funds and I'm pooling it with my personal trading account. Okay, and you would have your own. Like I have a spreadsheet with Excel, and everybody in the trading pool has their own account, so it's completely, divvied up perfectly as far as the returns and so forth. So if you have 500 in there and the next person has 1,500, well, they're going to be making 3 times the amount you're making. It's completely proportionate. I do my version of a balance sheet, if you will, at the end of each month, and I always double, triple check it, and I'm always within like 50 cents. I mean, I'm right on point as far as making everybody gets their entire profits that they're entitled to. Okay. So like I said, I only have a couple spots left. As I mentioned before, I only want no more than 10 people. No more than 10 people. And that's just for simple accounting sake. I don't want to be doing 1 million accounts every month, and I'm only sitting at around 6 or 7 people. So there's only a couple spots left. Yeah, I do believe it'll fill up. And the thing is, I didn't put it down here, but please, try. Now, I'll make an exception depending on who you are, but I'm trying to make it $500 or more, $500, I'm sorry, $500 or more. And you would simply pay me with Bitcoin. You would deposit with Bitcoin. And then I will put it into the trading account, which, just so you know, we only use Bitcoin as a payment method. It doesn't matter the price of Bitcoin once you deposit your funds, because it'll be in USD, US dollar, in the brokerage account, in actual fiat being traded. And again, this is Forex. Both of these are Forex, foreign exchange trading. Okay, so only a couple spots left. So get back to me. If you want to, make a deposit, and there is some exciting things moving forward to allow you to go out on your own with this. Okay, enough said there. So, okay, new PAM account. Now, you guys, I was doing the trading for the past month and a half, 2 months. Where it gets a little bit stressful because I'm not just trading my money; I'm trading other people's money. But so this is just such a blessing for me because it takes all the stress away. But not only that, there's been an account I've been watching for a little while now. Didn't do anything with it because the minimum's $25,000. Okay, so obviously I didn't have 25K, at least not at this time, to put into it. So I've been watching it, watching the numbers. The returns. I mean, are just not only are the returns outstanding, but they're very consistent. And that's what I love about it. As you could see here. Okay, now when I say PAM account, very similar to the 3 to 5 year platform. PAM account is simply like another name for like a managed account. You put your money in, and they do all the trading. Completely hands free. And so basically, what happened was just recently, and the timing could not have been better. Just recently, they made an exception for us where instead of $25,000 minimum, it would only be $5,000. And when I saw that, I just could not pass it up. So what I did is our pooled funds, our pooled account, I'm simply moving it into this PAM account. And I'll be doing it in the middle of this week coming up. Today is the 8th, I believe, December 8th. So Tuesday, Wednesday, it's probably looking like Wednesday. We will be going live with this new PAM account. And the nice part about it, this doesn't mean a whole lot to you, but it's with the same broker that I've been using with this trading pool. So it makes it nice. There's no fees as far as moving my money around. It's not going to take any time. I just simply do an internal transfer into the trading, into the PAM account, and we're rocking and rolling trading the very next day. So that's exciting, you guys. This is a very interesting approach here. It's software, but with a live trader. The trader himself actually developed the software based on his strategies, and he's constantly updating the software, managing the software, using different strategies with each particular trade. There's swing trades, there's scalping trades. If you don't know what this means, it doesn't matter, but if you are familiar with trading, you'll know what I'm talking about. And a couple other different strategies that he used, all combined in this account. And you guys, just to let you know, this is exciting. I actually had the privilege of speaking with the trader. In fact, I'm going to go into that in a minute. I think that's on the next slide. But so he uses software, but he's monitoring it 24/7. Actually 24/5, because Forex is 5 days a week. But 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, he's monitoring it okay? Updating it, constantly making changes that need to be changed to keep the software running tip-top, okay? And it's done over 400%. I've seen it. He's got full transparency. I've seen the account. It's done over 400% since April 1st. Just to let you know, right below that it says averaging over 10% a week. Now, of course, there's no guarantees, but that's what it's been doing. Over 10% per week, you guys. It's absolutely insane, and it's been very consistent, which is what's so amazing. So when they opened this up and gave us the opportunity to get in for just $5,000, it was just the perfect answer, to move our funds, our trading pool into that. I will be adding my personal trades to it again eventually, most likely not until next month, because we need to get all of our funds together to be able to get our foot in the door with this, at least get the ball rolling, and then as we're building profits, we can expand from there, okay? So you're going to have the best of both worlds. You're going to have this automation. You're going to have eventually me doing my personal trades that I'll get into at a later time, in another update. Very low drawdown. So what that means is, a lot of traders you got to watch. You'll see these crazy returns, but what they're not telling you is their open trades are in huge drawdown. You might be up 30% on your account, but your equity is only up, say, or not even up. It could be down 40%. And that's what you have to go by, your equity. That's the amount of funds you can actually take out. So you have to keep in consideration your open trades. And a lot of these traders will keep them open for forever, hoping to get out of drawdown. That's where this software does a remarkable job of keeping the drawdowns to a bare minimum. It's been averaging under 5%. 90% of the time from what I'm seeing, and if it does get into double digits like 10, 11, 12% drawdown, it just means more profits when they close out, because they end up closing out into profit in big profits, big chunks, and I've been watching that. Pretty amazing stuff. Let's see, the trading pool, 30% performance fee. Okay, so if you remember before, I was saying there's a 50-50 split, and then eventually it would be 60-40, then 70-30, and that was like my take. I would take half of it, you would keep half. Well, now with this software, this PAM account, okay, they have a 30% per month performance fee. That's only on profits. That means if we don't make money, they don't make money. So the trader is highly incentivized to make money, otherwise he's not making anything off us, okay? So, for instance, whatever profits are earned at the end of the month, 30% would go to the trader, then we keep 70%. Now here's what's nice. I am just totally took myself out of the mix here. I'm not taking a penny from you guys. You're simply keeping the entire 70%. They take their cut. The only way I benefit is because we're pooling our funds together. So I'm helping you, you're helping me, but together by pooling our funds, we're able to get in this thing with the $5,000 and not $25,000. So again, I'm not taking anything, not a penny. They'll be charging me 30%, you 30%, all of us. It's in the pool. So that's good news for you guys moving forward. 5K minimum on your own. What does that mean? If I actually just found this out last night, I was on a phone call, Facebook Live, with the person that introduced me to this, and she, had spoken with the trader. And let me go into that too. I spoke with the trader as well the other day for, almost a full hour. I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, as you know. The trader's in California, so he's right next door to me. The guy is just, it was just an amazing conversation. All I can say is he really, really knows his stuff. He's been trading over 18 years. He's done some arbitrage trading, but he's been doing Forex, his main forte, and just really, really knows his stuff. He deals with very large accounts, guys, like 50,000 and up. So the majority of the accounts that he manages are over 50,000. In fact, he's even running a very large hedge fund, trading for a hedge fund. So, the fact that he does not normally deal with, small potatoes like us, and he's allowing us to get in, he's deals with the big players, and we're able to get in with such a small amount. It's just, it really is a once in a lifetime opportunity here, and that's why I couldn't pass it up. And the fact that he took time out of his day to speak to me one-on-one was truly amazing. He went over everything from his experience to how he trades, because I was concerned about the software. So many people throw that term artificial intelligence around like it's just like nothing anymore. And it's all bullcrap. I mean, I hate to say it, but all these so-called AI softwares are nothing but a bot. They're just robots. And they're not artificial intelligence. And they get into deep drawdown. And the next thing you know, you lose half your account, or you blow your account entirely, where this is not like that at all. It doesn't just simply keep cost averaging, if you know what that means, until it gets out of trades, and then eventually it doesn't get out of a trade and you lose your money. It's not like that at all, okay? This software is just simply assisting him with his trading, making it that much easier. It's also got some kind of like he's explaining like some type of quantum trading going on as well with it, where it can do so many more trades than you ever could do manually on your own. So it finds the perfect entry points based on everything from trending, what direction it's trending, the volume in the market, the news. It's all taken into consideration when taking these trades. I mean, it's amazing to watch literally almost every day. For instance, on a $5,000 account, to be every single day clocking in over $100 every day, just like clockwork. It's crazy. And then still having very, very low drawdown at the same time. So if somebody out there, one of you guys out there say, hey, I have $5,000, do I have to pool with you? No, you do not. You can go in on your own. If you do, it is $5,000 minimum, but the cool thing is it's not $25,000. It's special for us. They will make an exception for a few of you. So if you do want to join this on your own, please reach out to me. I will connect you with the person that my sponsor that connected me. They'll do a lot, they'll get on the phone with you, answer any questions you have if I can't answer it, and get you all set up and running, and that way the account will be in your name, and they would take the 30% out of your account. There is also, by the way, just so you know, there's a $200 or $199 per month, kind of like a management fee. It's basically for running the software. So in addition to the 30%, there's a $200 a month management fee. Now, the nice thing with the trading pool, if you join me with the trading pool, is we're all absorbing that cost. So it's not going to cost any one person $200. We're all splitting it up proportionately according to our account balance. Okay, so it might only be taking $10 or $25 out of your account, and not $200. So I'll get to share in that cost. So it basically, as the account grows, that $200 becomes less and less significant. It's almost nothing. In fact, we're going in with more than 5,000, around 6,000, 7,000, maybe a little bit more. So it's really nothing when you consider the profits being made. Okay, as far as the trader, I already mentioned that he's in the USA, so it's not some overseas guy handling our money, and not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying he is here in the States. I spoke with him. I have his contact information, and very, very impressed. Okay, so again, if you are interested in going on your own, get back to me. If you want to join the trading pool, again, there's only a couple spots open. Okay, so get back to me right away to ensure your position, and try to make it 500 minimum. But if you only have 300 or 400, don't hesitate to reach out to me and see if as long as I still have an opening, I'll try to slide you in there, and just for the simple fact of helping you out. And basically, what my goal is to get this to a point where we can all go off on our own into this, so you can each have your own individual account. Possibly we'll be able to lower the minimum to only 1,000 or 2,000. I was speaking to this with the trader, no guarantees, but he was basically saying I would manage the PAM account, and then I would have you guys come in, and I could make it 1,000 or 2,000 minimum, as long as we have so much money in there to total being pulled. he'll allow it. Okay. Oh, and just to let you know, once our the total PAM account, not just the trading pool, but all of us, including my sponsor, the people she brings in, once we get close to $50,000, which is what he's used to trading, our returns are going to skyrocket from what he was telling me. And he explained it too. And I really wish I would have recorded the conversation and had his permission to give it to you guys, because it would blow your mind, the knowledge he has in this field. You know, I mean, I've been trading for a couple of years myself, but you know, it's a constant learning process. But he's just light years ahead of me when it comes to Forex. But anyways, yeah, so it's just going to get better and better as far as our weekly returns as our account grows. Okay, guys, I didn't want to, we're looking at 30 minutes here. I didn't want to go over a half hour, but here we are at 30 minutes. So that's it for this update. Hope this answers your questions. Again, get back to me with any questions you have, and take care. Have a great holiday season. We're coming up in a couple weeks. I can't believe it. It's already going to be Christmas, and then 2020, just a couple weeks around the corner here. So take care.